like the helmets for militant ordinator, I think is what it's called, were like on the thing for 750k.
And
But
how
they're
much? How much?
500k AP.
Oh, that's still overpriced for that. It doesn't take that long to get 500k. It takes way longer to get 750k
Right.
gold.
Somebody was gonna sell it to me for 450k, but I said nah.
That's okay. You can just go get it yourself.
Right.
Out of all your characters, if you were to throw all the AP in the bank, you probably have 500,000 right now.
I have a million.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
Just
yeah.
don't fucking spend money on that bullshit.
No, I just wanted to know how much it sold for.
Yes,
How much it
that's a
was
good
selling
idea,
for.
though. That's a really good idea.
A
Let's
moment
see
here,
which one.
please.
Because if it was cheap, like 200k.
Let's check the Dwemer bot. It's in my Discord. I have a robot that tells us how much stuff costs. If you join my Discord, you have access to it. You go to the price checker section, exclamation mark price space, and then type the name exactly to what you want to see the price of, and it'll tell you the price in the European server, the North American server. It gives you an idea of how much things cost, but it sometimes is inaccurate to what the actual value of the item is. Cash has an item and it says it's 2.4 million, but she's not going to be able to sell the pattern for that price, even though nobody anywhere has the pattern and it's rare, simply because it's a rug that goes in your house, and no one's going to buy a pattern for a rug for 2.4 million. Just because it's a fucking rug. It's not a wall, it's not a staircase.
Right.
But whoever it is that sold it and it registered with the Dwemer bot somewhere online, however they get their information, it was sold for ridiculously high prices. But it was probably sold when the content first came out, and then never recorded being sold after that because of how rare it is.
What are our votes?
Alright. Speaking of which, if you want to rank up in the guild to the second rank, you get access to the guild bank, which has a lot of motifs in it that you can actually take and use on your crafter. And then all of your characters will be able to make an outfit with those styles. So it will open up a lot of different looks that you can create and dye and everything. Not a ton different, but the bank has everything in there. You're allowed to have one of everything. Every person in the guild is allowed to have anything they want in there. Just putting siege equipment in the guild bank. It's just taking up fucking space. The guild bank is full of nonsense. There's just so much nonsense items in there.
Yeah.
Are you available to do so now, or do you have to wait till later?
I have almost an hour.
Alright, that's enough time. You want to get on your preferred tank? I'll go with you. We just need a healer, I think, right? Because you're a DPS.
I mean, there is the chance I'll have to dip.
It's
If you're
okay.
okay with that.
Well, he's looking for jewelry, so he could skip the extra bosses.
Okay.
It's a pretty quick dungeon when you do that, even on vet.
That's true.
Oh yeah. I forgot your setup is different. Well, you're gonna have to both Serraria and Kinra are both a front bar setup. So you're gonna have to decide that. So you just go get everything you can get for both sets, and then just do whatever you're gonna do. But they're both considered front bar setups. So I don't really have an answer for that decision. I do think it's best to have Serraria both bars having the 5%. Actually, no, that 5% comes from the 3 set. So even if Serraria is only the front bar, you're still getting the 5% of the back bar. So there's no reason why one or the other couldn't be the front bar. It doesn't even. One of them's going to proc from only front bar. Kinra would probably be easier if it was on both. Because Kinra will wear off in 5 seconds, and you have to get it to 5 stacks to get it to activate. So when you're on your back bar, keeping Kinra up, it's not a bad idea. Serraria just stays up. Because he's getting prepared for the 16th. Friday the 16th. Alright,
Yeah.
Q popped? You're the Q agent? Finest merchandise around.
Right.
I mean, that's a legendary. Yeah. Well, you're gonna search
We
for
don't
it.
do loans.
You just make sure it's not being sold for less, or you know, if you get the amount of money that you put into it back, that's good enough. Stuff changes quickly though, so try to sell it ASAP. Every day more people get told about the change to the game.
Oh, I just got another rupee candlefly gathering.
Hacks.
How pathetic. God!
If you're getting jewelry, that. If you're not doing jewelry, regular. What are you getting?
Oriel's armored scales! Another petty criminal.
Yeah. Yes. I'm on 1 second.
There's a killer on the loose!
I have to practice the Sork.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Exit chat, Cash. Blackdrake Villa, right? Right. Yeah, waiting for the healer.
Well, this seems like the place. Look at the size of it.
I'm sure I have the quest.
Hey, you! What are
It
you
just gave
doing
me
here?
Flames of Ambition Explorer.
Oh,
That means the quest should be available for you as well. And that
I
means
just
that
put
I
up
was wrong about my
another
previous
Dramora
one.
bows for 20k, and it's just sold already.
Dramora?
Dramora.
That ain't worth shit.
Kind of.
That's odd. Oh, they can flip it.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
And then you're just doing nothing.
Yeah, the targeting system in this game is very annoying. A long time ago, it used to be so wonderful. They made it where you had to be facing the enemy the way that they think you have to be facing the enemy. Like, sometimes you're facing him, but the game thinks you're not. You have the cursor right on him, but the game doesn't think so. Before, every enemy acted like they were targeted, and if you hard targeted an enemy, it would bypass the other enemies and go to that one. But you could be facing to the left of this guy and shoot here, and it would still shoot the enemy. That's the way it was when the game first came out. It was way better that way. You were just able to do like amazing shit in the game with a game like that. Dash definitely does. Now, somebody just did the thing to get the experience, right? So. Dash gives a lot of buffs, and the healers are supposed to give a lot of buffs too. I'm not gonna waste my ultimate on these enemies. Save it for the boss. right. I always forget to do that thing. This thing. Gonna be extra chest.
That big boy.
And use it
I'll
then.
help you from up here.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you.
That's alright.
Another spicy salamander. Watch out! Put down a totem.
Fucking goddamn stupid fucking thing, man.
We try again.
Yeah, the salamanders must be killed, and the totem must be killed. Otherwise, the boss enrages from the salamander. Too much damage to the boss can make the fight really difficult too. Too much damage too quickly.
Pulling.
Salamander trap.
Kill the salamander. Oh, good. Now you can go back to the boss. I'm on a character I'm not familiar with either. That definitely has a lot to do with how I'm playing right now. I may be able to get 90k on a dummy, but how I'm supposed to actually play and not die, that's something else entirely. Alright, Cash. Yeah, put him behind you. Salamanders near the boss, Cash.
Salamanders around here. Watch out! Another spicy salamander.
You just kill the boss now.
Fine work. Come on, I'll meet you just past that door. So much smoke. We have to hurry. map says this hatch is the easiest way into the library. Come on. Hey, look.
What?
I don't think
What do you guess is in here?
What is it? What was that?
true storm.
Arrows. No.
There's a chest over here. Did you guys get it?
Yes.
I found out what makes it where you can't see that chest, by the way. If you
Oh.
can't see it, I have to recast that thing and it'll allow the person to see it. Where you going? Do you not see the chest?
Yeah,
It
we got the
disappeared,
chest.
which means you got it. It's a blue chest. It's different than the other chest. Did you say we have to kill all the ads? Well, we're in combat, so we want to get out of combat now. Here's another chest right here, another one of the secret chests.
They burned the entire library.
Ring of Drake's Rush, not what we're looking for.
Mummies.
You don't have to kill all the ads, no. But the ones that are in your way when you go in combat, duh. I mean, if I was on one of my other characters, you wouldn't have to do anything. Because then everything would die, whether you help me or not. But the character's just not like that. Damn it, wrong ultimate. I don't know how to play the character at all. I just got 90k on the dummy. I don't know how to fucking actually put it into action. What you do in action is always different than what you do on the dummy, unless you're standing perfectly still. You know what I'm saying? Like, an enemy dies, you got stuff that you have to recast on another enemy. So, doing the dummy just teaches you how to stand still and fight at the max capacity without being bothered by anybody. But in no means does it teach you how to play the game. It doesn't. You're supposed to do the dummy after you learn how to play the game. So I should have played the character until I got really familiar with it. But I won't play the character unless it does 90k on the dummy. That's just my new standard for shit. But now that it does 90k on the dummy, I know the potential is there for me to do a lot of damage. I just have to figure out how to do that. Like right now, AoE, I don't have a lot of AoE. So just keep spamming wall and making it explode. It actually is good AoE, because the way I used to play my Sorc before, the AoE was monstrous. I had all AoE moves on the fucking character. And now, the way they want you to play it to get that DPS, it's like all single target, the whole fucking thing. Except for that one wall. But you're supposed to spam your exploding wall with your magic character. You're supposed to spam that wall over and over again to do AoE damage and shit. But I gotta go to my front bar to get Sorority to pop out, otherwise the wall's not gonna hit, not nearly as hard. So if I forget to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all these little things that you have to, like, get familiar with, like which buttons are which, when should you cast them, when do you have to recast something. I don't know any of that for this character yet. That's why I'm playing it right now instead of my other ones. Because all my other ones I'm very adept at. Adept at. Ah, Barney. Burning alive, burning. Oh, thank you so much.
All right, I'm here. What I miss? Their leader said he's after the book.
My bars
We
are
need to
probably
find it before
a
he
little bit
does.
different than yours. My front bar is the Familiar, Crystal Fragments, the Twilight, Daedric Prey, Elemental Weapon, Flawless Dawnbreaker, don't use it. Back bar is Summon the Atronach, the Barbed Trap, Unstable Wall, the Twilight, Structured Entropy, and the Familiar.
The writing is all strange
Right.
scribbles.
It isn't, but I don't have like liquid lightning on there. I mean, I can get, if I got rid of these pets, that's not 2 more spells. That's 4 more spells. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much, there's just such a better way to do dungeons than this way. But I need to get used to playing the character like this, because the truth is, what you really need in this game is single target, not AoE. There's always a target that has to die first. So if you're good at AoE and you can burn everything down, it's not going to be as good as killing the one target that you have to kill quicker. You know, like everywhere you go, there's always one target that's got to die first. That's difficult anyway. So I want to play for the scenario that we might not be in at the moment, which is a difficult scenario. Okay?
I need healing!
Where this guy needs healing. That scenario. I need healing! The doors. The most important thing to me with a character is she has to have a fat ass. Like everything else is kind of secondary to that.
Take care of Captain Important then.
Fat ass, I'm gonna get it all work after that. You know what I'm saying? But pathetic, horny old man, and it must be that way. It is known. It is known. Another thing is, my characters don't all have the same moves when they use repeat moves on the same bar, on the same spot, which is ultra confusing. Because then it's like, when you go on a different character, now you're casting the same move as the other character, but it's not on the same spot. And that kind of throws me for a tizzy. But if I don't do that, I'm going to forget what the actual rotation is supposed to be, because the way I practice it wasn't that way. So I have to stick with how I was practicing it on the dummy. And so each character, even though it might have some of the same moves, each character might be in a different spot. Like this one, a bunch of my characters have the Wall of Elements on L1 on the back bar. So that is the same. But it's just that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Bless you. I mean, there's a way to make your shield stronger with champion points and shit that I never do or experiment with. There's probably things I could do to get better rankings in the national thing, but I'm just not willing to learn what needs to be changed in order to do better. To be honest, Maelstrom is kind of boring to me. It's a solo thing. Watch out for that fire too. It may look like when you get hit by it, it's not that bad, but a couple of them in a row could end up hurting pretty bad. Oh yeah, and this is without the extra bosses too.
Breathe deep and choke on your own
Ow. See, right there, I just got distracted because I was like, okay, I have Foundage Ultimate, I should cast my ultimate. And because it's on the back bar and I'm not used to the character, I'm like delaying what I'm doing. I'm like kind of stumbling around, like not actually performing fast, and then I look away and I look down at my abilities, but on my other characters, I don't have to look at anything but what's going on the screen. Everything is just second nature. You know what I mean? It'll get like that with this character, I just have to keep playing it. So part of it is the 90k. That's putting them on the list with the 90kers. The other part is making the character play well and not die. That doesn't come from doing the dummy at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a teeny tiny itty bitty amount. Zero survivability practice on the dummy. What, the light attack one? Magic weapon or whatever it's called? I kind of don't like it, but I do like how powerful it is because of the status effect thing. But I definitely don't like the way it looks. I mean, you look like Ace Ventura going, "Can you feel that body?" when he's like pumping air and shit. You're like, yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? Or like, you know what it looks like too? Wayne's World. Swing, swing. Remember they would swing? And the ladies walk by. Which is now considered legal. Yeah. Times have sure changed. Times have sure changed, but at no point did anybody ever really want to actually see damn it, remember my joke, JJ. Hey JJ, how you doing? The picture didn't show up. I can't remember his name. Damn it. Louis C.K., that's it. It was a Louis C.K. joke. Times have sure changed, but at no point did anybody ever want to see Louis C.K.'s penis. Just saying. JJ says hi. This is his EU lunch at work.
Did you see the stonework back there?
Hello, JJ. Saw that last night. I didn't even apologize to Cash, so you should definitely not take that like any thought. Cash doesn't need me to apologize for her. She just needs me not to commit suicide. She's easy to please. That's the kind of woman you want to be with. One that's like, you can do anything you want, just don't fucking kill yourself, you know? Yes, I agree, AJ, that's extremely unusual comparison to everything else. But that's why it's funny, okay? I mean, I like Robin Williams. Oh, fuck. Too soon. Sorry. I do like him a lot. I like him. He has made some unbelievably depressing movies, though, so as the person watching the movie, I can understand how depressed you would be if you were in the movie. Have you seen Bicentennial Man? Or the movie What Dreams May Come? If I was the actor in those two movies, I would need some serious motherfucking therapy. Just because the movies themselves are so sad. What was that, Kev? He was going to be facing a battle with an illness that he didn't want to face it. Oh, the reason why he committed suicide is he was diagnosed with something that's like a different version of Parkinson's. Like a different kind of Parkinson's. And he didn't want to go through the battle, the decline, and he didn't want to go through that. So he killed himself because of that. I guess that's what the people that were close to him said. The reason why he killed himself. Oh, you thought Robin Williams just killed himself for no fucking reason? Hell no.
Battled depression his whole life.
No, right, but then he was diagnosed with an incurable disease. I don't know. I forget if it's like Parkinson's or it's like multiple sclerosis, but it's like one of those two. I don't know. I don't know which one. Did we tell this guy that we were looking for gear? We should have told him.
There's
No.
no. There's
Kinra armed cops. When there's lawlessness, you gotta arm cops. You know what I'm saying?
You small
Did you get this chest over here, Worse?
Oh no.
If he thinks the book is here, then we
No, I did not. Where is it? Oh shit. 2 chests in the same fucking place?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Helm of Drake's Rush. We wouldn't be able to. I think in this dungeon you'd have to do it on all of them. Or am I wrong?
I don't know. We're not doing it.
No, you can't. You have to do the other hard mode bosses.
Brimstone serpents, scour the earth. Monsters of flame, rends and limb from limb.
Literally, with every moment that passes that I play this character, though, I get better and better at it.
I must not fail. Plastic from
That's why I went to this one, because I was on the warden. I'm like, I already know how to play the warden really, really well. I need to learn how to not die on this one. There's a nice taunt you could go to. I do say so. I did say so myself. Ah!
rends and limb from limb.
He's gonna jump across the other side,
Fire.
and we're gonna have to jump down
Blade.
momentarily. Kill these little fucking ghost stuff. Alright, jump down. And then when you jump up, make sure you're facing towards the opening so you don't go back in the fire.
Into coals.
Uh-oh. For a second, I didn't know if he was going to swing for me, so I didn't do the dodge roll, which I should have did.
Blade. Rends and limb from limb.
Just do this to get rid of these fucking hands really
Forges
quickly.
this blade. Strike them down.
Alright. We didn't even wipe yet. What's going on?
Scour the earth.
There's dungeons where you actually fail and wipe. Who fucking enjoys fire and pompous assholes? Nobody.
Flesh into coals.
Yeah. Hey, did he not summon a second big guy? What's the deal with that?
Fire forges this blade.
Yay! Restoration staff of Jason. Alright. Restoration staff of Drake's Rush.
I'm not sure this even has words. Just
This
symbols.
what Drake delivered. Nice. Kinra's mask? You just add it to your thing. I got the shoulder for you to add to your thing. I don't know anything about it just yet. Let me see. Well, I got. I'm gonna give you my Drake's Rush when you're done. Just add it to the collection or throw it or deconstruct it or whatever you want to do.
Jack.
Oh, did you finish doing the jewelry deconstruction? What level was it at? All of those were just 23? Yeah. You really do need 400 of them. That was 115 rings I sent you. 115 or 114. Look, that guy has Kinyo's amulet. Do you have that yet? You might want to grab that from him before he has to go. Go open trade with him. Eh. Well, you were just selling stuff to the vendor, right? Go open trade with this guy before he fucking leaves, man. People got things to do. When it's somebody you don't know and it's like an extra person, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hurry up and take care of it. Like, we'll wait for you. But this guy, he's got no obligations to do so. And he just linked all that shit, which means you can have it. Get over there and trade with him. He's running up to the secret boss area. Come over here. Right here, he's right here. He's right there, he's right there. Just, you're gonna have to say, may I have... Alright. Oh, he gave all of it to you? What? Oh, I had arms too. Cool.
I have the jack. Do you need that?
Yeah, that's all purple.
I'll bet.
Damn it, he left before I could make the joke. I was gonna say thank you, this dungeon was intense. Since that's his name. Intense High. He left before I could make the joke. See what I mean about him leaving? They don't stick around. So anytime it's us, you can wait for us to give you stuff. When it's them, you gotta make sure you grab their stuff. It's us and them. You know what I'm saying?
We're a cult.
Well, then give me some frosted brains, whatever the fuck. Give me some non-Kinra. I don't give a shit. Just give me something. I don't know how much stuff I have anyway. I think I have a repeat. So, I do have the helm. No, that's not it. You already have the arm cuffs, right? No, I don't have anything for you. That was the only thing I got on top. Impenetrable.
Time for me to jet. So
You got
I
it,
will
Kiss.
see y'all.
Have a good rest of the day at work. You got it. See you a little bit later. Alright. Excellent. You got some stuff, you know? You can take these if you want. They're impenetrable, it's for PvP, but not bad. Getting off 5 light attacks in PvP though, that would be a feat. Within 5 seconds, that would be a feat. Just give me anything. Give me the shittiest thing you have. Do you need a banker to fix it? I have banker. Alright, I'll take that. That's not worth anything. There's so many of those out there, it ain't worth shit right now. Plus, I'm just putting those in a house of mine, so if you ever need some stuff for your house, I have a couple of houses that I might be able to grab shit from for your new house. Hopefully you get that new cool one from before. The new one that's coming out. We were talking about. Right. Well, did you? Oh fuck! I didn't even check to see how many tickets I have right now. Fuck. I forgot. We're getting 2 a day. Oh man, I hope I'm not at 12. That means I've been wasting tickets. I haven't seen it say that I got any in a while too. I got 11 of 12. Good, that's good news. Okay. Did you... Alright, so you need 3 more in order to get the other piece? Or you have both pieces to the house? 1 piece, okay. Damn. I think you have enough time, as long as you kill some type of boss, and as soon as you hit 10, 11, you go by it, I think you'll have enough. I'm not a written... I'm not... Are they what? Well, yeah, what was the question, though? No, it's a different ticket. It's a RIT voucher is a different ticket. These are called event tickets. RIT vouchers is a separate all-year-round vendor for a RIT voucher vendor. It buys stuff for the house. It's a wide variety of stuff, too. There's a lot of stuff. I actually don't do RITs. They can end up taking a lot of time if you do a bunch of them in a row and stuff, you know. I need to take care of some real life stuff. I'll be back a little bit later. You got it, man. See you soon.